All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today we're going to run down the Pixel tablet. While I'm waiting for my Pixel Fold to come in a couple days, it has shipped and it'll be here around the 28th. I think it is. Today's the 26th. But hopefully we get a good experience out of that as well. This is the Pixel tablet. This is Google's attempt at a hub slash tablet. Now, this is in fact a very, first and foremost, start by saying this is a great tablet. I found myself using it more as a tablet than a hub at all. I've only had this docked, I only dock it at night, actually. I actually been carrying this with me. That's how good it is as a tablet. And the performance is absolutely great. There are some things I don't like about it when it comes to social media. I would think that Google would have things optimized. Like, let me just click on it. This should be optimized already. I would think they would have done this already, but their comeback or response is turned the other way. So, that's cool, whatever, but I just would have liked to use it like this because, you can do this right here and you can slide it from side to side. But, I found it better to just do split screen or multi-screen and have two things side by side. So you just pretty much choose something else. And then this is the way you can actually use this to where, you feel like you're getting the best out of the tablet a lot of times. But it's up to you to determine what you think is going to be the best solution. But this is the way I found myself. I think I might as well just use it like this because I'm getting some more out of it. So that's something I wanted to point out right away. That's one of the things. That was one of the main things I dislike because those are two apps that I'm, frequently on throughout the day, and it would have been nice to have at least those two apps optimized to run individually on this beautiful display in this orientation. Because there are times when I'm docked like this and I'm sitting here doing something else, and I just want to click over and have them both open at the same time, or just one open, I would say, and I want it to fill the screen. Now I know you guys are way more tech savvy than me, so you're going to say, "Oh, Jay, this is what you need to do." So hit those comments and let me know how to run social media, Twitter and Instagram in full screen in this orientation, and I would really like that. So aside from that dislike, let's jump over to the first thing I really like is that it is a dock. You've got this thing docked, and it's just it's great. This is something that I knew I would have a good experience with it, but I didn't know it was going to be this good. Because I have the Google Home Hub or whatever it is, the Nest or whatever. I've had that since day one. I've had the original one. I still have it. It's next to my bed. It still works. There's really no reason for it to kill over. I watch videos on it. I do everything on it. And it's really convenient at night. I can, if I just want to turn over in bed and not watch a big old screen on TV, I just shoot whatever to the hub or just go on the hub and turn it on. And it's phenomenal. So the fact that this is a hub, you get this right here. You can, I should unlock it. Fingerprint reader is really fast. You would touch down here and you would get your hub area. And this is going to bring up all this, most of the stuff. A lot of the stuff I haven't put it back on here yet. My Eufy camera system doesn't seem to want to link up. I keep getting an error on the server or something like that. But this is a hub. I mean, this is ultimately, I think this kind of comes second probably to a lot of people. Because you can detach this. You can't detach the original ones. But I think that's probably going to be second to a lot of people who are buying this. They probably won't use that feature very often because they might not have this docked as much. So if you have the Pixel tablet, how often do you actually use it docked? You can use that feature without it being docked too. You just go into the home application and you're good to go. But it's just something about having it on here, with the speakers on the back. The speaker, this speaker setup right here is absolutely great, man. It is. I've never heard the Max version of this or whatever it's called, so I'm pretty sure it bangs. But I can tell you, this really hits. This hits hard, and I am fairly happy to report that you will love this dock. And I didn't know you could buy this separately because I just went in and bought it as it came. But I think Bradley in my group told me, "Hey Jay, you can actually buy it separately for $130." And I guess they're selling it separately just in case yours breaks or you just want another one to place throughout your house. So when you move the tablet from spot to spot, you'll always have a docking station, and that is actually realistic. So I could buy an additional docking station and put it next to my bed and then I could just move this tablet place to place and have all the benefits, which is makes sense. But yeah, I do like the hub, and I overall like the design of this thing. So I'm gonna move this to the side here. This is a good looking tablet. It's a smooth, sleek. It reminds me of my Pixelbook Go. I've had my Pixelbook Go since day one. It is a phenomenal laptop, and this is pretty much what it feels like. It's like having the top half of that laptop. That's the best way I can describe it. So if you have that laptop, the Pixelbook Go, you pretty much know what this feels like. It's rounded on the corners. Again, that fingerprint reader is blazing fast. The volume rocker there. I would have liked just a regular color, just match for the volume rocker. But hey, I guess they choose to do some kind of theme because they have it going right here as well on the G. But overall, this is pretty solid hardware, and it's going to remind you also of the phones like the Pixel 5, 6, or not 6, but Pixel 5, 5A, that lineup. That's the material, just a lot more sturdy, and it just feels a little bit more, how I say it, they've worked out all the kinks in the hardware if you thought there were some kinks, and this is solid. This is well produced, and no issues whatsoever. So let's crank this down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So docking it, now you can go, the next thing I want to talk about outside the hardware, docking it, when you go into battery, adaptive battery, I have it turned off. But even when you dock it, like I tend to charge this to 100 with Type-C, not because it doesn't go above 100 on the dock. Now, a lot of you guys have said, "OJ, that's to preserve the battery." I guess you guys read somewhere that, that's why they do that. But when you put it on the dock, it's not going to charge more than 90%. And a lot of you guys said, "Well, Jay, that's just to help with battery degradation and make sure it's good for a long period of time." And it will not charge above 90% when you do have it like this. So just keep note of that. It's nothing wrong with your tablet. Even though you have the adaptive power saving or turn it off, it's still, once you put it on this dock, it is not going above 90%. And then a little icon will pop up in the top up there letting you know, hey, I'm done charging. So I guess that's a good thing, because if it is docked for a long time, you don't want it to burn the battery out. So it makes sense, because some people might get this and their sole purpose is to leave it docked and only remove it sometimes. They might be the opposite of me. So real world usage, I don't keep mine docked very often. So quickly it went back up to 90%. But it'll change to a point where it's just a plug up there, and it won't charge anymore. But everyone has a different use case scenario when they buy something, and you find yourself that there's a lot of people like you, then there's a lot of people that are not like you. And in this situation, with this setup, like I said before, I just don't keep it docked very long. But the battery life, as I speak of battery life, it changed to the little plug right there. See that little plug? The battery life is phenomenal. I'm able to go a full 2 days. I can go a full 2 days with this particular tablet with no problem. Ending that 2-day cycle with about 5% left to 10%. I think I put it to 15% one time, and I had 2 days in. And it was still telling me that I could go like another 15 hours, but that's not gonna happen. I think it was like 15 to 10 hours left on 15%. I was like, yeah, okay. Maybe 2, 3, maybe tops, but still this can go a full 2 days in my use, because it has a nice size battery in it. This is the tablet right here. You see it comes in those colors. And you have to make a decision whether or not you want to buy this. You can look at the specs all you want to. I've had people, I asked the question one time, shout out to the crew. I asked, was this a high-end tablet or a mid-range tablet? And it was a mixed crowd. More people felt like it was a high-end tablet, because if you start to say this is a low-end tablet or a mid-range tablet, you're basically just writing off the G2 chip. And there are other people out there that I've heard, like, to say they're creators, that are saying that this is a mid-range tablet. And I think they just have it all wrong. They're not wrong. I think the way they think about what's high-end and low-end is a little off-tilt. Because if you feel like this is a low-end tablet just because the price is low, That's not the way you judge a product. You know, this has the same internals, if not more powerful internals than the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro. You see what I mean? So, and people think those are high end, you know, but this is a tablet form. So why wouldn't this be high end? That's just how I feel about it. You know, people think because that price is low that it's not a high end tablet. And I've seen. I try not to watch reviews because I'm working on my own. Like my reviews are just ongoing. I don't have like a set stop date. I just keep using it and using it and using it. And then whenever I'm done with the product, I just keep using it and using it and using it. And sometimes I'll give it to someone else to use and say, hey, tell me how you feel about this. And use it for a month or two and come back and let me know what you think about it. I think a review period just keeps going until the product is actually dead. Until it dies off and you just can't use it anymore, then, you know, okay, review period is over. It lasted 5-6 years, you know, whatever. That's, you know, there's no completion date, at least for me, when I'm reviewing a product. That sounds crazy, but that's just the way I see it. I'm always going to pick up something that I have in the catalog and use it. And I don't think by a long shot that this is a low-end tablet, not or a mid-range tablet at all. It has a G2 chip, which is Google's latest chip. And I think a lot of people get so caught up on what's coming. And I think one of the silliest things I hear people say is, I'm gonna wait for the G4. That's silly. I mean, it's silly because we're on the Tensor G2 chip. There is no G3 yet. Nothing's official yet. So I think everybody is always wanting the next best thing and never enjoy what's right there in front of them. So we all fall victim to that. I'm not saying I'm excluded. I do it too. I want what I want when I want it sometimes, but I also have enough patience to know that I'm just gonna use this for what it is and work with what I have. And if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. And so far, this G2 chip has proven to be phenomenal. Not a quirk, not a slow running, nothing. I mean, I like the way the multitasking is too. See how it's keeping everything the way I have it or whatever. And then if you want to bring the dock back, you just a slow swipe up and boom, you got all your apps and then you can go drag split screen or whatever you want to do. Like you can put things where you need them to go. And so I think when it comes to the Pixel tablet, you might see a lot of people talking about the performance is bad and, you know, it's sluggish. I think these people have that sounds so direct and harsh, but you know me, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not trying to make anybody mad. I just think that to say that you're reviewing something, everybody's experience is going to be different because we all have a different amount of apps on our devices. We're using the device totally different. Some people put pointless apps on their devices that they never use. They just put stuff on there that they are not going to use. You're looking through here, I got stuff on here that I'm actually using. It may not be as much as you have, but you can only use two apps at one time or maybe 5 tops when multitasking. If you are running a device and trying to run it to the ground and trying to look for things wrong, then you're going to find it. You look for trouble, you're going to find it. And so any tech device like this can be bogged down. It's just a matter of time. So that said, this is not a mid-tier tablet to me. The performance is phenomenal. And I've already edited videos on there. You see, I had to do my Power Director Pro because I did the camera review and everything. And I want to talk about that next. But as far as I sit, man, the hardware is great. It has enough features to keep me pleased and most people. And it's got more than enough features that are going to satisfy 99% of the people who pick this up. And then it's got a beautiful display. Let me pop something on the display for you. I know I've already tested the speakers or whatever and shown you the screen, but let me do it anyway. All right, guys, here we are. It is time to give you an update on the 2023 GMC Sierra. Now, this vehicle we got about, 3-4 months ago, maybe 5 months. And obviously, and the advantages of docking this, man, and watching the content, oh my God, it's so nice to have an 11-inch display, man. I'm really feeling this. I really feel like this is like such a win from Google. We waited, 6 months or something like that, 8 months, however long when they announced it. It does, now that it's here, it doesn't even matter. Like, this is hot right here, man. This is a good look. Now you have two options, obviously, with speakers. You got the dock, which has a giant speaker in it.
Remember also interior. She wanted
Undock
new
it,
interior. So
and
we
you
got her
got,
some new
I'm
interior.
saying, you got
This
some pretty
brown
loud
leather
speakers.
is so beautiful. My goodness. Holding up great. The seats are super comfortable. And we've taken plenty of road trips in this thing, man, and it is so comfortable.
So you see what I'm getting at, man. This is a hot tablet, man. It is well worth it to me at this point. I can't tell you whether you should buy it or not. I'm not going to do that. But the last area that I want to actually cover is cameras. Let me load up some photos, some video and stuff here. Now, as you look at this, this is the front camera on this tablet, man. I got the video review for the cameras, man. A lot of people are going to be afraid to show you these cameras. They're going to say, oh, you look stupid holding a tablet up. You look this. Ignore those people, man. They're not really trying to give it anything a chance to actually experience it. And I've been taking a lot of photos with this tablet and shooting some pretty good video, man. Like, this is the front camera, and it is phenomenal. The microphones are, this is one reason this tablet is really good is because it has two microphones up top and you have a canceling one on the side. And so it makes for such a better experience when recording vlogs. Like, I literally can vlog right here from the desk and you probably would never know it was a Pixel tablet. That's just how good this tablet is. People could say what they want to say about it, but look at this portrait mode. That's the front camera, folks. These cameras are really good, but they did a really good job on the front camera. They did a phenomenal job, and we cannot ignore this tablet for what it is, man. You've got a beautiful screen, the beautiful display, fantastic camera. I think people's expectations on things, the reason people might jump out there and say, oh, it's trash, is because they have unrealistic expectations. This is an expensive tablet. Let's not trip. $500 for some tech, a piece of tech like this, it's a good deal to a tech head. But $500, folks, to a lot of people is a lot of money. Our world is not in a place where we can just drop $500 like this. I just spent $2,000 on the Pixel Fold. I bought this. I bought the phone. I bought all the latest products. That's not a drop in the bucket. That's like $35 or whatever. Everybody's life is different. And I think this tablet for $499, if a person was looking for a tablet, you're going to get, and I know the iPad, let's be real here, the iPad is still a king. You know what I'm saying? My old iPad from like, I got the first generation LTE iPad. No lie. I keep it right here. I use it. You think I ain't even paused for that? Like, I use it. It still works. Look. You can put in my passcode. It still works. Everything works good on there. I actually use this. And this is the LTE model. When I want to go somewhere, I'm gonna hit that up real quick. If I'm somewhere I feel like I'm gonna break something, or I don't care if it breaks or not, that thing has been beat up really bad. iPad is the king of tablets for the moment still. Let's be clear here. But there's a lot of good tablets out there. They just don't get the promotion that they should. People don't give them a chance right out the gate because they're still thinking about something else. They don't know how to use something new. And that's just what it is. They just jump out there and say it's bad right away without even giving it a chance. And when I'm doing a product review on something, I try to use it as much as I can within the time frame, because I do have a lot of products and sometimes I overlap. But my Pixel Fold is coming, and by the time that gets here, I've had this for about 10 days. So I still get this is something you can literally use every day by putting the Fold down. But then I have other phones and stuff that are in. I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on at one time, but it's possible to use them. So real world usage on stuff, you just got to figure it out. If you're going to do reviews, you have to really use the product as your own. You can't worry about what something else does great. Try to get that same energy and feel out what you're actually using and put it to use in real world. You have to. Look how beautiful this is. This is the rear camera. Now the front camera is great, but look at this rear camera. Check that caddy out though. 23 Cadillac, put them on 22s. Those are the same 22s that was on my Camaro, my convertible Camaro. So I just swapped them over to this car. But nonetheless, man, this is a hot tablet. This tablet has so much to offer for $499, and you get the freaking dock to turn it into a hub. And so when I think about it, you can buy the tablet and then buy an extra dock and then place it wherever you want to place it. And you're gonna always have you can put them all over the place. One in the bedroom, one in the kitchen, one in your office, and just use one tablet. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the idea behind them doing that, creating the dock to be purchased separately. It would have been nice if the dock was like $79.99 or $59.99 to make it a little bit more affordable for a lot of people. But I hear it's $130. Let's go in here and see before I get out of here. Let's see here. Yeah, somebody told me you can buy it separately. So I want to get to the point. I'm going to see if I can find a spot for it. I do want to get this accessory case right there. That's for a person that probably just want to use it on the go without the dock, and it's still compatible with the dock. Here we go, right here. Oh yeah, it's $130. Ooh wee, that's not gonna. Yeah, it would have been really nice if they would have had this for $59.99. I don't know why they have this at that Hazel is so dope. I switched to. I got a porcelain fold, so might as well switch it up, get the porcelain joint here. But you can get any color you want. This would have been if they were smart. Not to say they don't know what they're doing, but because this is definitely going to go on sale, folks. This is going on sale for sure. I can't say that I would pay $130. I'm not gonna say it's not worth it because the dock is fire when combined with the tablet, because that's basically the tablet costs less basically. So this is hot. But I can't say that I would pay $130 for this. I would give them easily $59.99, and I would buy a couple of them. I would place them. I would man up and put one in the kitchen and put another one in my bedside, and then this tablet is boom. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So then I could have a nice setup throughout the house. That's what they should do. Discount that bad boy down for 2 for $100. You know what I'm saying? The people are gonna jump on that so quick. You'd be crazy not to if you have this tablet, because if you know how good this tablet is, you know what's up. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Just over 5 days with this thing, man. I can't tell you how much I've used this every day. I do not put it down. I've been carrying it with me. I even took it out the house multiple times. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta take this thing back to the house. It's an easy one to go into your backpack. And while the speaker's off, when it's off the dock, the speakers are not bassy. They are loud in a nice loud area too. They're loud. So there's a lot of perks, man. The price is right to me, because when you think about it, you're getting this tablet for $370 basically. That's what they're doing to you. If the dock is $130, you're getting the tablet for the difference, and it's all packaged together. So it's a win-win. That's the way I see it. So closing out, I can't wait to get my Pixel Fold. It is shipped and it is on the way. So I will definitely follow up with an unboxing and first impressions of that. And we'll just take it slow. I don't want to rush into everything, all the time. I will, if it comes, it's no secret. Mine is set to be here on the 28th, it says, or the 29th. So, that is what it is. Whenever it comes, if I'm not doing anything, I actually have a few things scheduled for the 29th. So I might drop multiple videos. I'm going to do something different. I got something like totally different I want to do, but I might drop a few videos on the same day, and you might be overwhelmed because it's going to be some hot stuff. The Pixel Fold, as soon as it hits the doorstep, boom, unboxing, first impressions, set it up, start using it. That's just the way it has to be. I have a lot of I have some cases. I have screen protectors, cases, tempered glass. So I got the Easy Dome already. I got this probably, I don't know how long, a week or two ago. I got their case, right? The dome case. I got the all-in-one Easy Glass plus protection film plus camera lens, all of that joint right there. And then Tudio was nice enough to send over all the colors of their cases. And I'll go ahead and preview one right now to show you. I think I opened one of these up. Yeah, I think I opened one just to see what it was like. And this is This is fire right here, man. I wanted to see exactly like how's this gonna feel. You're gonna love the size of the Pixel Fold. I believe if you have the Z Fold, you're gonna love the Pixel Fold. This is like the perfect size. And remember, I never got the Apple Fine In and all that. You know what I'm saying? I never got any of that. Let's put this to the back right here. But this is the size of the Fold, and I just can't wait to experience this. But shout out to Tudia for sending me over every color of their merge joint, man. The merge grip. This is gonna be fire. I can't wait. So I'm pretty ecstatic and excited to finally bring you my more Pixel content, and I think it's gonna be a nice run for the Fold. I think the Fold is gonna shut it down. But I have another case. I'm not gonna show it yet. I'm gonna show you that one separately for the Fold. It is probably the one I'm gonna use the most. So we'll save that for another video. But anyway, it's your man Jay. The Google lineup, man, they showed out. They showed up and they showed out. Now that I have the devices and stuff in hand, the Pixel 7a, obviously, you know, that's the joint right there. That joint is crazy. That is the one. That phone is hot. Google did a phenomenal job on everything that they pushed up here at their event. It was a staggered release, but they got to keep you guessing. They got to keep you interested. They got to keep you intrigued. And with all the leaks of the Pixel Fold, hey, it turned out to be the real deal. I got my order in ASAP. Shout out to the people who in the Telegram group who got theirs coming, and to the people that got their orders delayed. You know, people. I just got word some people's orders are getting canceled. Banks are declining it or whatever. I don't know. Whatever the reason is, just get your stuff in order, folks, and you know what I'm saying. And hopefully everything's situated for you guys, and you get your Pixel Folds. You don't have to be first. You know what I'm saying? I know as a consumer, as a tech head, you want to get everything first and get it out there and get your opinions on it. You want to get your views up on your channel. Let's be honest. Yeah. I'm gonna give you mine as soon as I get it in the mail. I always do it. My office is at the front of the house, so I can see them coming on the camera when I'm in my office, and I'm always excited, just like you. Just because I'm doing the tech reviews, that doesn't mean I'm not excited. And I'm extremely excited about this device. This is probably one of all the devices that Google released: the phone, the tablet, the Fold. This is an easy one to recommend because there's a lot of capabilities here that are in both, and it might even do it better than the other two devices. So this is where we're at. This is what Google is doing with their tablet. I'm feeling it, and I'm extremely happy to. I'm extremely happy to give you my thoughts on the Pixel Fold. So stay locked. It's your man Jay, and just so you know, this is recorded with the S23 Ultra straight all the way through. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.